So today I'm looking at one of at least two folding portable solar panels that I can use with my Bluetti hands-free one backpack power station. So I've been looking for something that can charge this, because this can take 200 watts up to 28 volts, and finding something that's small and portable that I can fit into the backpack that goes into has been a challenge. So far I've only found two. One, this FlexSolar 100 watt solar panel that we're going to look at today, and then there's a Bouge RV, makes a 100 watt solar panel as well that I've got coming, and we'll test that separately and then we'll do a comparison. But today we're looking at the FlexSolar S100. I took it out of the box, but I'll put a picture of the back of the box on screen so you can see exactly what the specs are. So in the box, you get this nice little padded carrying case. Again, it's small enough to fit in the backpack. It's actually probably smaller than my 15-inch laptop. So in the box, or in this case, the bag, you get a cable that has multiple outputs. So you can plug into different power stations. You've got different barrel plugs. And then for the hands-free one, it's the XT60 plug that I'll use. And then at the other end that plugs into the solar panel, you've got another little barrel connector. And then you also get 4 little carabiners clips that I've just got sitting on the cord. And then the actual solar panel. So there it is out of the box. There's your FlexSolar 100 watt solar panel all folded up. Again, I don't know if you can see those specs any better than you can on the back of the box, but you can always pause it and take a look at it. So this is where your outputs are. There's the DC, which is the barrel plug, the USB-C, and a USB-A port. So there's a close look at those ports. It's nice that it's got a little cover to help keep the dust and moisture out. So we'll take this outside, unfold it, lay it in the grass, lay it down flat. It's still winter. It's the end of February right now. So we'll see what kind of results we get, and we'll see what it does, how well it does charging up the hands-free one. And then if I can find something that needs charging, like a phone or something else, we'll also test out the USB ports. It is February 25th. It's 11 a.m. It's almost 30 degrees Fahrenheit out, and I've got my hands-free one portable power station plugged into the FlexSolar S100. It's a 100 watt foldable solar panel, and I'm putting up on screen here. You can see what kind of voltage and wattage we're getting with it laying flat on the ground here. So we'll try it in a couple of spots. It's only been outside maybe 10 minutes, so it's probably actually warmer than it will be once it acclimates to the cold out here, but it is sunny. So let's set it up in a different configuration, see if we can get it to generate a little more than the roughly 60 watts it's doing right now. Here I've got the FlexSolar S100 sitting on top of my Bouge RV panels in the backyard. These are actually set at a 30-degree angle, and you can see on screen here we're actually getting about 90 watts. Problem is I got to kind of hold it here. I was actually holding them up by the top to get that shadow off, but yeah, we were pulling about 90. We were getting about 90 watts out of this, so pretty impressive. So actually, with the shadow across 2 of those sections of the panel, we're getting pretty good output still. So you can see if I shift this so that we're only getting a shadow across the one, the output is almost as high as it is when there's no shadow on it. So that's pretty good. Okay, so the back of my house faces due south, and you can see if I hang the panels on my patio door, still connected to the hands-free one, you can see what kind of power we're getting out of this. Pushing 80 watts, so not quite as good as when it was sitting on the solar panels at a 30-degree angle, but still a little better than when it was sitting flat on the ground. So switching it up a little, I got 1/2 of the panel facing on an angle, which again is probably about a 30-degree angle, give or take, and then the top row is sitting flat, and we're still getting about 80 watts of output. If I shade a panel, you can see what we're getting. If I shade basically 2 panels, 3 panels, almost 4, you can see what kind of output we're getting. So you can see how I've got it set up. I've got a USB-A and a USB-C cable plugged in. I've got the panels set up like I was showing earlier. I had to bring the old phone and the old tablet inside because you couldn't see the screens outside. But you can see it is charging, and the phone is being fast charged. The tablet is charging, and I have my helper here. Considering that both of these devices were completely dead from lack of use, they are charging from the solar panel directly. So there you go. There's a quick test of the FlexSolar S100 100-watt folding portable solar panel. If you've got a small power station like the hands-free one, or if you just have a lot of devices you need to charge, this could be a good option. Obviously at 4.3 pounds or just under 2 kilograms, it's not the lightest thing to carry. So if you're looking for something small and light to carry where you only need to charge a phone or say like a Garmin InReach or something, then this might not be the best option. But if you're looking to charge something like the hands-free one, 300 watt, 268.8 watt hour portable power station, this may be your answer. And if you want more information on the hands-free one, both the power station and the backpack it goes into, I'll have a link at the end of this video as well as in the description that you can check out. So I am going to plug in the hands-free one. That's at about 47% charge right now. I'm going to leave the Flex Solar panel laying on the ground flat, and we'll see how well we charge up the hands-free one. It is now 2:20 in the afternoon. It took just over 2 hours to go from 47% to 100% fully charged on the hands-free one. We did have some thin clouds go through. I was watching the wattage drop down to about 30 watts when we had some high thin clouds, but just about 2 hours to charge it up from about 50%.